The easiest way to explain United Way's work is to tell people we're a connector. We connect people in need with the resources to help them. For the last several years, United Way of Southeast Missouri has been focusing a lot of our efforts and programs and funds on helping working people who are working multiple jobs frequently and paying their bills and doing everything they are supposed to be doing, but are still not earning enough to thrive.
You know, I don't know that need is always visible. I think people can suffer silently, and we may not always see, particularly with children sometimes, what the need is.
I was a Boys and Girls Club kid. I've been a club kid my whole life, and my kids have actually grown up in the club. Just having a place for my kids to be that I know is safe, that they're going to be taken care of, and it gives me an opportunity to do what I have to do. I've been a single parent for a long time, so they've co-parented with me and my kids, basically. It's probably been the only way I've been able to work. Me and my two little girls were actually in a pretty abusive and bad situation that we've been trying to get out of for 8 years. We were homeless before we came here, so we left everything, came here, and they've literally helped me build up my life and get my stuff together. And I can say now, after working not even a year, just a few months there, my family has a house. My kids are in every sport. It's given us an opportunity to be free, to live our life, and I'm never leaving. They're gonna have to kick me out of the door. I'm not leaving.
I see United Way affecting the community in so many different areas because they do support so many different programs, but also they fill gaps. They don't just give out money to any organization. They go through a very intense vetting process, and I think that was really important for me when I wanted to get involved.
Southside Farms is a 7-acre urban farm that exists to fight against food insecurity in South Cape Girardeau.
Southside of Cape, not a lot of grocery stores if you go down there. Not very high income either. You know, they're all working hard, trying their best. We just kind of want to be something there that can help them in the best way that we can. Small things that might just be the one thing that helps someone get back on their feet, and that's kind of what we want to be there for.
We had a woman call First Call for help, and all she needed was a shower. She had left a domestic violence situation, was going to be moving into her own place and starting a new life, and she was going to be starting a new job. But her utilities had been cut off, and they weren't going to be turned on at her new place, and she needed to go complete some paperwork at her new job, and she wanted to be clean. And First Call for Help was able to get her in to take a shower, which cost $1.85. So all she needed at that point in time was $2 to get into the Osage Center and get clean for her fresh start in life. That story chokes me up every time.
I was adopted on my birthday. Living with them, it was great. I remember getting into a fight with Nolan, an argument, and I thought that meant they were gonna send me away because, I wasn't their actual kid. But, they talked to me and Nolan together, and they told me that no matter what, they were gonna keep me. And so I was really happy that they didn't break their promise.
My favorite moment, it was the first night she moved in, when we stayed up to 3 a.m. We talked, we played games, we did some crafts. Jalecia was the best thing that ever happened to our family.
United Way of Southeast Missouri is joining 27 other United Ways across the state to become an ALICE state. And that stands for Asset Limited, Income Constrained, but Employed. ALICE is so many people who are living in this community. They are our neighbors, they are teachers' aides, they are people who are earning a decent wage, but expenses are so high that they are unable to get ahead. And for Alice, planning ahead is a pipe dream, because so many Alice employees are just trying to survive every day. Alice is so many people in this community and who are working really hard. And that's why United Way is focusing more on these individuals and these families who are struggling. And it's our goal to move them from barely surviving to thriving.
United Way donors, you will never get a personal thank you from all the people that you affect. But I promise you, you are making a huge difference. So please continue your support and continue to spread awareness for this great organization.
Those of you who make this possible, we couldn't do it without you. And please continue the support. Unfortunately, the need isn't going away anytime soon. And we really, really, really appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts.
The work that we do is hard, but it is not impossible. But support like this from the United Way and others make that work just a little bit easier.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your support, the opportunities you've given young people like myself. It's been amazing to watch this grow to the point that it has, so thank you.
I thank United Way for bringing me this opportunity to work for Boys and Girls Club and for keeping Boys and Girls Club rolling, because without it, I don't know where me or my kids would be today, and I'm very grateful.
We can't thank our donors enough who make all of these success stories possible. You don't get to hear all of them. You don't get a thank you from the people that you are personally impacting. But believe me, they are grateful and you are changing lives.